Nano Text Editor tutorial for Ubuntu desktop. Nano is a simple beginner-friendly command-line text editor available on Linux, including Ubuntu. Unlike Vim or Emacs, it doesn't have complex modes like the command mode, the insert mode. Just open, edit, save, and exit. This is perfect for editing configuration files, for writing scripts, or quick notes or logs like that. So the first thing I want to do is this is the folder that I've prepared for this particular tutorial. So let me open in terminal. So this is my Linux terminal. Let me increase the size of the text for better experience with the 1 second, please. Let me increase the size of the text. So let me see if I can increase it once more. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is good. So this is my Ubuntu terminal. Let's get started. The first thing I want to do is to verify if Nano is installed, because some particular distributions have it installed by default, but just to be sure, so just say which Nano. And moreover, you might have installed it before, maybe together with another package or something. So which Nano, you see, I'm having USR bin Nano. This shows that Nano is installed on my device. But if it is not installed on your device, this is what I advise you do. The first thing I would advise you to do is to update your package references with sudo apt, then updates, then just to be sure, you can also do sudo apt upgrade. Okay, so I can pass the Y flag for this one and also pass the Y flag for this one just to be on the safe side. Then when you are done running this particular package, you will run the package to install Nano itself. You can do something like sudo apt install Nano, then you pass the Y flag. Okay, so that is it basically. But in my own case, Nano is installed. After installation, if you want to verify the installation Nano version, and you see, you can confirm the Nano version that you have. So that is it basically. So let's go into basic Nano usage. Basic Nano usage. You can see the folder that we are working with. You can see the folder that we are working with. So if I want to create a new file, two options. I can decide to write nano, okay, just by typing nano, then I enter. I have the luxury of entering whatever I want to enter. For example, welcome to this nano tutorial for beginners. Then this is the second line, this is the third line. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so this is basically what I have on. This is what I want to type. Now, if you notice something, you see it is saying new buffer here. Okay, at this moment, this is saved temporarily on your device, but it is not saved into a text file. Now, how do I save this particular content that I wrote over here? If you come to this folder now, the folder that we are working on, you can see that nothing is saved here at the moment. Okay, nothing is saved there at the moment. Now, if you look at all these options that we have over here, you will see the caret G. This caret that we have over here, it is control on your keyboard. Okay, control on your keyboard. So basically, Control G will give you help, Control X will give you exit, Control O will give you write, Control R will give you read file, Control W where is, Control O, this write out is the same thing as save. Okay, so Control W will give you where is, which is basically you being able to search for a particular text in this particular file or any file you open. Then we have the cut, we have the paste, we have the justify, execute, whatever you want to do basically. So how do I save this particular file? What you have to do is to first of all write out. Then after writing out, you exit. Okay. So I can just say Control O. Now it is asking me to enter the file name to write. What file name do I want to write? I can just say file.txt. Now that I'm done, enter. Okay. So it is not telling you that you wrote 4 lines. Come back to this place. You can see file.txt, and you can see that it is exactly the time I'm recording this tutorial. So, okay. So now that I've saved the file, the next thing I want to do is basically to exit. So Ctrl X, and I will exit. ls. You see, I'm having file.txt. I'm having file.txt. Now, if I want to check the content of file.txt, I can just cat file.txt. There's a tutorial on the channel that where I did a lot of essential Linux commands, so you can understand all these commands better, ls, cat, and all that. So you can see, welcome to this nano tutorial for beginners. This is the second line, this is the third line. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So basically, that is it. Let me clear my terminal. So another thing that you might want to do is to um, edit an existing file. But don't forget, the last time when I wanted to create this particular file that I have right here, when I wanted to create it, what I did is that I just typed nano. Okay, then I typed what I wanted to type. Then when I was done typing, I entered the file name. Another thing you can do is to just say nano, then you can do something like my file.txt. Now if this file is in existence, it will just open the content of the file. Okay, but if the file is not in existence, it will create it automatically. So if I hit enter, you can see it is not showing buffer over here, it is showing my file.txt. So come here, it is not saving anything here because we've not saved anything in this file. So let me just type in something. This is the content of my file.txt. This is the second line, and thank you for watching. Okay, so for me to save it, don't forget Ctrl O. It will give me the same file name that I have over here. Enter. Since I'm done writing, Ctrl X is exit. Sorry. So ls. You see, I'm having file.txt and my file.txt. Come here. You see now I have my file.txt. Now moving on. How do you edit an existing file? Like we did ls. So cat my file.txt. Okay, let me edit this file, this existing file. All I have to do is just nano, then you type the path to the file. Okay, the path to the file. For example, um, you can type the path to the file, or if the file is in the same directory where you are currently at the moment, then you can just type the name of the file. Let me clear my terminal because my terminal is looking messy. So I can just do nano my file.txt, and you can see, come here, edit whatever I want to edit. This is the last line, then Ctrl X, saved modified buffer, then yes, cat my file.txt. You see, this is the last line, it is working fine. Now some essential nano shortcuts that I believe you should know. The first one is Ctrl O, which you can use to write out like we did the other time. So basically to save. Then we have Ctrl K to cut an entire line. Ctrl U to paste. We have Ctrl W to search for text. Alt U to undo. Ctrl backslash. Ctrl forward slash rather stands for replace. Ctrl G is for open help menu. Okay, so let me quickly show you how to copy and paste. Let me open nano once more. Let me use my file. For you to copy and paste, basically you come to the line that you want to copy. For example, I might want to copy thank you for watching. Control U, no, Control K rather for copy. You can see I've copied it. So I can just come to this next line to paste it. Control U. You can see that is how to copy an entire line and paste an entire line. So for me to save it, Control O, then enter Ctrl+X. You see, that is it basically. One other thing that is very very helpful for you as a Nano user is to open Nano at a specific line number. For example, the file that you are working on might be having like 1000 lines, but you can't be working on a 1000 lines file just by scrolling down. You can just go directly to a particular line number. How can you do that? You can do Nano, for example, plus, let me say I want to go to line 3 for this particular file. 3, then my file.txt. You can see it took me directly to line 3. It took me directly to line 3. So that is it basically. Another thing that will come in handy is, for one reason or the other, the file that you want to view might be very delicate. So what you need is just to be able to view the file. You don't want to edit it, just to view the file. To be safe, you can open the file in read only mode. Okay, in read only mode, in view mode basically. Let me clear my terminal once more. So ls okay, let me use file.txt this time. So I can do nano pass the v flag, which stands for view mode, then file.txt. You can see if I try to type anything, you can see key is invalid in view mode. So I can't make any modification. I can only view. Okay, I can only view. I can't make any modifications. So that is it basically. Ctrl+X. I'll go back. Then another thing that will come in handy is if you want to enable line numbers while in the edit interface. For you to enable line numbers, you can do nano pass the L flag, then the name of the file, enter. You can see you now have the line numbers. So this will help you to edit better or do whatever you want to do. So another thing that will come in handy again is the is that you might want to back up your file before editing. Okay, for one reason or the other, you might be working on a file and you have to keep a copy. That way you can use the cp command. This is not nano specific. You can use the cp command. You can check the linux the essential linux terminal commands. The tutorial is on the channel and you will see the link in the description below. So you can do something like since I have file.txt and I want to keep a backup, I can do something like cp, the name of the file I want to backup, then the name of the backup. So I can do file backup.txt. So ls, you see I have the file backup, so I can do whatever I want with the file itself. So if anything goes south, I can easily revert to the backup. So let me quickly show you how to search for text in the nano file. Clear. So let me use nano file. No, this should be nano file dot ls. Okay, nano file dot txt. So for you to search for a particular file, don't forget you are using Ctrl W. Okay, so that will be Ctrl W. So you pass the query string over here. For example, if I want to search for like, I can just say like, and you see it took me directly to where like is. Okay, so this comes in handy if you have like I said, 1000 lines of code and you have to search for some particular portion of it. So you can just use this one to easily go where it is. And that will be all for this nano tutorial. We showed how to install nano, how to verify if nano is installed, then you install using sudo. I've shown you the basic nano usage, some must know shortcuts, and some pro moves like the line numbers, the read only mode, and the fact that sometimes it is good to back up your files before you edit. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll